Good afternoon and welcome to Wilkins Wired. Of course, I'm Andrew Wilkins. The Wired is named after me. I'm here because I love to share information. Again, you can always reach me via email or cell phone if needed. Real quickly, just a review of the people in some of our leadership positions. Instruction is Meredith Seberg, Learning Supports, Tracy Kummerfelt, and Management is Andrew Wilkins. This past week, actually a couple weeks ago now, WBLT met. Our next meeting for the WBLT will be on Wednesday, October 18th at 8 a.m. in the Media Center. The mission statement, we have edited the original draft and it is now official. So you can check out the website or see your WBLT lead for a peek at that. And we'll be continuing to do some stuff around the mission statement with some vision statements and MTSS in future meetings. But I am very happy to announce that we have a new mission statement. So thanks to everyone that helped with that. The Sheridan story, 18 bags have gone home the last few weeks, and so we are still collecting names. So if you know anybody, please let Aaron Chapman know. Aaron will be overseeing that program, and we do have funding for about 10 more families, so get those names in. ABCs of School event happened on Thursday night. We had about 50 parents and students attend the ABC's kickoff event. We also had quite a few vendors here that Aaron had brought in so they could share information. We had Veep, the Works, we had the Historical Society. So a nice variety of vendors sharing their information with families that showed up. So huge thank you to Aaron for putting this event together and for interpreting for me when I was speaking, which we know is not an easy task. So thank you. Conference information. All of you should have received information about conferences by now. The big takeaway is that we will hold 20-minute conferences for everybody across the board, and that's a change from the past. OC. I know the weather has not been very conducive to sitting outside and eating lunch, but we now have tables. So thank you, OC, for those beautiful blue picnic tables. PBIS, the next meeting for PBIS will be on Wednesday, October 4th at 8 a.m. You can still join in. It's not too late. Again, it's an open invitation. Come on down and help us talk about PBIS. The quiet room, Jessica is getting acquainted. She was gone the last few days at NVCI training, but she'll be back on Monday so we can continue getting her used to the role and some of the duties that go along with that position. Her email is set up, so we'll be having her get some information out to you about some of the things that you may be seeing or hearing from the quiet room. Equity. Thanks to Amanda and Rachel for getting this up and going again. The first meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, October 10th at 8 a.m. Everyone is invited. Please join the important conversation. Future meetings will be held the second Tuesday of every month, so something to kind of plan for. Something to keep on your radar, PLCs. Next Wednesday, we will have the opportunity to PLC together. I'm thinking at 8 a.m. in the Media Center, unless I hear otherwise. That is a change in the schedule. Originally, we were supposed to have Julie Campanelli come out and talk about wellness, but we wanted to get that PLC in so we get our time put in that we need to as we accumulate all of those minutes over the course of the year. Julie will be out in October, the end of October, to talk about wellness. A couple shout outs. First, to Christy for her awesome superpowers float idea. Last week was the Heritage Day parade, and by far we had the best float. So hopefully you saw those pictures on Twitter and Facebook and other spots. Very, very awesome idea. Everybody was raving about it. So thank you, Christy, and thanks to those that helped make that happen. I also wanted to send a shout out to Gina and Mandy for putting together our rally last week. It was a little bit different, but I think it was fun for the students and staff, and moved along quite nicely. So thank you for putting the time in to make that happen. And thanks to all of you for getting the policy talks done. I believe as of this afternoon, I am completed. So thank you for that. I will get Jessica scheduled to come around next week and introduce herself to the students. I think she actually only made it into one of our policy talk meetings, and the rest of the time was taken up elsewhere. So thank you for that. Thanks for a great week. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll leave you with a quote from Marcus Aurelius. Perfection of character is this, to live each day as if it were your last, without frenzy, without apathy, without pretense. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Monday.